And we convinced them we could get them on TV. And we convinced them to do this £300,000 contract. And they were so desperate to get on TV because no one else could possibly get them on TV that they paid half up front, 150, and the other 150 when they were going to go on TV. Now, what's the lesson here? The lesson is this. The rules need to be broken because following the rules will never make you rich. If I would have followed advertising standard agency rules, I would have never got rich. I broke the rules and lied. And I took all their money and I thought, fuck it, I'll find a way to get them on TV. Because just like my business card said, if you give me the money, I'll find a way. I got them on TV. Now their advert didn't say electronic cigarette. It didn't show an electronic cigarette. But I got them on TV. It was bullshit, random lifestyle pictures with a ending that led to a website. And it was all curiosities. People thought, what the fuck even is this? I don't even understand. So people would go to the website because they didn't understand what it was. And the website was their products. But I still got them on TV. It fulfilled my obligation. How did I get rich? How did I get my first, to me that's a lot of money, between me and Tristan, 66 grand in a day. How did I get that money? By breaking the rules. You've got to break the rules, and you've got to be prepared to take the money. So if someone comes to you and goes, can you do this? And you sit and go, no. You sit and go, yeah, I can, this much. Make them pay, find a way. Worst case, you give them the money back. I'm not saying be a scammer. Don't be a scammer. Be the kind of guy who can do the impossible. They're very different things. I did the impossible. Like my business card said, if there's a problem, if there's money you're prepared to pay me for any service, I will do it. I will break the rules to get paid. So you're sitting there going, oh, well, this is how we do this. This is how this is done. When you do this, you have to do this. Don't be a geek. I've heard this from so many email copywriters. Oh, you need to put your business address at the bottom of your emails against the rules. Against what, the email rules? The email police? Oh, the email police are coming. Oh no, the email police. Did you hear about Tate? He got shot dead by the email police. Fuck them. Fuck the rules. I don't care about the email police. I do what the fuck I want. I will email you as many times as I fucking like. Unsubscribe then. And I won't put an address on the bottom. If I had to put an address on the bottom, it would be fake. I don't give a shit. Because the email address, the address on the bottom, the postcode, the physical address at the bottom, is not going to put more money in my pocket. It's not going to add anything to my money, so I don't give a shit. I can't explain. Even discussing it annoys me. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. I don't care. Because I care about money in. So I don't care about dumb shit. I break rules. All the business rules. I break them all. I do whatever the fuck I want. As long as it brings money in, I don't give a shit. As long as it doesn't put me in jail, I don't care. If you're sitting here, one of the greatest businessmen in history is the guy who ran that fire festival. Have you seen that documentary? If you haven't, watch the Fire Festival documentary. The guy was a fucking genius. He got a whole bunch of influencers, got Ja Rule, got Emily Ratajkowski, whatever, a whole bunch of fucking super beautiful models, advertised this festival on an island, did exactly what I said, promised there to be, made it too good to be true, promised private jets, promised luxury villas, promised all this crazy shit with no money, took millions and millions of dollars off everybody, tried to make it real, took the money first, tried to make it real, told everyone they had to use electronic money inside the festival, so they had to upload their money on the website and it'll be converted to electronic money, took millions more, completely fucked up, didn't deliver any festival at all. And when it all went to shit, he didn't even fucking care. He made millions. All his staff were like, oh, this is so bad, we've robbed so many people. He didn't give a fuck and he didn't care. Guy's a genius. Then what did he do? Now he's in jail because he pushed it too far. Then what did he do? Took the Fire Festival email list, started emailing everyone, promising them front row seats at the Lakers, or an exclusive audience with Drake in a private room that for $100,000 a ticket for things that completely didn't exist and took millions more. Now he's in jail, so he pushed it too far. But don't you understand the genius? If he would have not done the second part and just stopped with the festival and just gone to court and been like, yeah, my staff were incompetent, they didn't do the things they're supposed to do, the government of the island changed their minds last minute, which is true, and it ruined everything, and I'm really sorry that I didn't deliver. I'm gonna try and pay back as much money as I can. But he followed my business principles and he famoosed loads of money off the top, looked after himself first and not the business. He could have just taken millions for no reason. The biggest famoose. All the geese got fameased. He fameased all the geese. He pushed it a bit too far. But if you would have stuck to everything I've taught you so far, don't you see you would have made $10, $15 million and got away scot-free? Guy's a genius. How did he do it? He broke all the rules. Fuck the tax man, fuck this, fuck that. We're gonna do the best festival, make it sound too good to be true. Speed, speed, speed. Let's get loads of advertising out. Take all the money in, all the money in, all the money in. Don't worry about actually doing anything. Just take all the fucking money, get all the money, get all the money. Guy's a hustler. Can't say he's not a hustler. Look at charities. Charities do the same thing. Oh, give money for the poor African kids. None of it gets to the African kids. Charities keep all. They famoose you. Famoose. Straight famoose. Life is a famoose. Everyone's famoosing you. Starbucks is famoosing you. When you buy a fucking coffee for €4 and it costs them 2 cents, including the cup. Then you ask for a large and it's €4.50 for this much extra hot water. Bigger cup, bit more water, 50 cents. What's the margin on that? 49.9 cents? You're getting famoosed, so get prepared to famoose people. Fucking Fire Festival guy was a genius. This guy I'd do business with any day of the week. He understands how money's made. Get it in, get it in. Promise him Drake tickets. Promise him Drake in an exclusive private room, 100 grand. Okay, we sold 5 of them, what do we do? Okay, we'll try and contact Drake. Drake won't listen to us now. Okay, then message him and say that we can't do Drake, but we can do a guy who says yes. Who says yes? Jarul. Okay, tell them it's Jarul, and they also get free access to the next one, to the mystery one. Put some curiosity on it. So they all go to Jarul, and they're waiting for the next one, and then they don't charge back because they're just curiosity. We'll handle it later. Sell tickets, get money in, money in, money in, money in, money in, money in, money in. Fire Festival. Guy's a G. He knows more about business than the dork who goes, I've started a company and I've got my tax certificate and I've got my VAT number and I've registered my logo and I've started my website and I'm gonna hire an advertising agency and hasn't sold a fucking thing. That guy knows business. Fucking Fire Festival. He didn't even have a festival. He didn't give a shit. Money. He stuck to my principles completely. He didn't have a festival, but you know what he did have? A fucking payment processor. He had that. $20 million, he had that. Jesus Christ. Most of you people start festivals, start fucking going and buying tents. You wouldn't have no money, no one signing up, no payment processor, and you'd be looking at tents. Fuck tents, where's the cash? Famusa goose, Famisa geese. Next lesson. Always sharpen your tools. So at T2 Advertising, we would, every Friday in the morning, sit and go through our television advertising pitches. Even though I'd had some people who worked for me for a solid year and knew it word for word, we would still sit there, everyone in the group, and the experienced guys would pitch in front of the non-experienced guys to teach them something, and we would constantly sharpen our tools. If your tool is a phone pitch, practice. If your tool is an email, get a copywriter to analyze it or analyze it yourself or do a double-blind test with 2 different types of email, practice. If you're getting leads through advertising, of course, refine them. Always be sharpening your tools all of the time because your competitors are, and you don't want to be the one left with the blunt axe. You need to be always sharpening your tools. How are you getting customers? XYZ. Fine. How can we